Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some new Primark makeup that I've shared recently in some hauls. Firstly, I did a poll on my Instagram story and asked which one of these palettes you would prefer to see a look with. So we've got this one, which is the Bronze Shade and Shimmer eyeshadow palette. It retails at £4 and it's also coconut fragranced. So this one, and it looks like this. That is beautiful, love those shades. And then I picked up this one, and I've been after this for a while, and this is the PS Chocolate eyeshadow palette. There was two that was available. I initially picked up the lightest because I never actually could find this one, and then I picked this one up in Cambridge, and yeah, I haven't done a look with it, but out of the two you prefer to see the larger one, but obviously I will be sharing a look with this soon. Yeah, so I'm going to be sharing a look using this one. So that's the Bronze Shade and Shimmer eyeshadow palette for £4. I've also got this, which is the PS Bronze Queen. It's the matte bronzer for £2 in the shade Sunrise. This really, when I swatched it in store, it really was smooth. It was beautiful. Certainly seemed much more expensive than the £2 that I paid for it. So I cannot wait to try it on my face. And then for lips, I shared with you a Primark accessory haul recently, and this was in there, and it's the PS Lip Contour, the Pink Edit Matte Liquid Lipstick and Lip Liner. And yeah, Pink Edit is what I picked up, and it looks like this. So you've got that deeper shade, the lighter shade in the liquid lipsticks, and then you've also got a lip pencil for £3 as well, which is absolutely fantastic value. I've already applied my base, so I've applied my foundation, my contour, my brows. I have primed my eyes, so I am all ready to go. So what I'm going to do first of all is apply the bronzer, so the Bronze Queen matte bronzer. Can't wait actually to try this. I really love, I've really got into bronzers recently, and I'm really loving trying new products. Okay, so I'm going to be using my NYX fan brush, and I'm just going to, in fact, I'll do a swatch first of all. Very, very soft. So that's that one. There was a deeper shade, I'm sure, so there was two to choose from. I don't think it smells of anything. No, it doesn't smell of, you know, chocolate or anything like that. Okay, so I'm just going to dip my brush in, and then I've got my mirror as always here. And I'm just going to then apply the bronzer. I think what I'm going to do is just pop my hair back with these cat ears because my hair wants to get in the way. Okay, that's better. It's applying really well. It's a lovely shade as well. Yeah, so far so good. They've got a whole collection of these bronze products. They actually had a larger palette. It reminded me of a wardrobe, how it opened. So it was quite large. It was like the size of this, and then it had like a split down the middle, and you opened a little door that way and a little door that way. And inside it had, I think it was powder as well as cream products. Now I didn't pick that up because I really I'm not keen on cream face products. I much prefer powder, but if you like a mixture of powder and cream, you may want to have a look at that. But I'm sure it was something like £4. Had the same packaging, I'm sure, as the eyeshadow palette that I just shared with you. Okay, so yeah, that's going on really smoothly. Love the look of that. And it does show up. I tend to find some bronzers don't even show up on my skin, even though I've got light skin, because of my colouring, you know, my hair being deep and my eyes being quite deep as well as my brows and you know, things like that, I tend to find that I have to have a little bit of a stronger bronzer. So yeah, this is really good. I'm also not going to apply blush today. I'm just going to keep to this bronzer. So I'm just going to put it in the areas that I like all my powder products to be in. But yeah, really, really like that. And I've also really been enjoying just wearing a bronzer more recently. I think if you get the right shade, because I do like a bronzy blush, and if you get that right, you know, the right shade, it really does work. Well, that's blended in very, very nicely with my contour. Love that. Beautiful. I'm just going to just sweep a little bit of that on the bridge of my nose, which is where you would naturally catch the sun. Yep, beautiful. It would certainly look a lot better when I have all of my makeup on, but yeah, really, really like that. That's blended in beautifully. I knew from swatching it in store that was going to be a good product, just because I really liked how it swatched, how it felt, and not only that, really love that £2 price tag. And you're getting a lot of product in there. You're getting 9 grams of product, or 0.31 ounces, which is a, you know, a large pan. Okay, so that's that. Now we move on to the eyes. Of course, it's going to be the PS Bronze Shade and Shimmer eyeshadow palette with that coconut fragrance. Love it. Love the shades in here. Beautiful. I will just swatch them for you actually on camera. I usually do it actually before, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So I'll just go row by row for you. Okay, so this is the first row. Bearing in mind that's the bronzer. So you've got that beautiful coral shade, you've got that beautiful shimmer, and then you've got another matte brown. So that's the first row. Then we go into the second row. I'm already feeling that one pan in particular is quite loose, which I'm actually finding with quite a number of Primark palettes, but that's fine. I mean, if you know the pan does come out, you can always glue it back. Okay, so this is the second row. This is the loose pan, absolutely a beautiful shade. This is a duochrome. It looks red, but it's got a little bit of a pink shift to it, and then you've got a matte, that matte orange shade. So that's the second row. I'm just going to clean my hand. I'm getting it everywhere as always. So the last row, I'll just swatch those. Oh, I like that one. Oh, that one is very, very loose. Okay. Okay, and this is the last row. You've got a very nice transitional shade. You've got a very much light neutral shade. That is so loose, that pan. It feels like it may come out. And then you've got, again, like a duochrome. It's brown, but it shifts, or it looks purple rather, but it goes on brown and has that shift of purple. Absolutely stunning shades in here. So yeah, now I need to apply them on my eyes. Those are absolutely beautiful. Love those. Okay, so I'm going to start off, I think, with this shade here, just to apply that on the eye. Of course, I'm using my Primark eye contour brush. Now, a couple of you have already told me that they're making their way back to store, so fingers crossed we're going to see these in all stores very soon. But obviously, if you can't get your hands on this for whatever reason, then just use your regular eye brush. Okay, so like I say, I've already added my base. I've not even added it to one eye, which I usually do with new products, but I thought, you know, I'm just going to wing it today and see what I come up with. That's a really nice base. It actually looks deeper in the pan, but that actually looks a lot lighter on the eye once it's been blended out. It blends out actually into a very, very light shade. Okay, so we'll just do the same on the other eye. Now, although it does say that it smells coconut, whoops, it does smell a little bit of coconut, but I wouldn't say that it's very, very intense, but it also hasn't got that natural smell of coconut. It smells quite manufactured, I suppose. I wouldn't say that it's also very intense. So sitting here, I'm getting a few whiffs of, you know, a manufactured coconut scent, but nothing that, you know, I couldn't use or anything like that. But also, if you really love coconut, you may not like that scent because it's not that natural. But to be honest, I didn't even see that until I read it to you. I picked up the palette because I really like the tones in here. Now I'm just going to run that shade under the eye so that I have a base for when I put on another shade. Really love that colour actually. Lovely. Now I want to go into something a little bit deeper, so I'm going to, let's have a look. I really want to go in with that red in the middle, but it's got a shift to it. I'm not sure. I'm going to try, I think, another matte shade, and it is this one here. So keep with the mattes to start with, I think. So just try that one. I mean, it's always the way with these new palettes. It's just trial and error, seeing what works and what doesn't. And I do try and mix quite a few shades for you to see, you know, I wouldn't necessarily use the look, you know, with all these shades, but I just like to see how they all work together. Although you never know, it might be a beautiful wearable look. That's really pretty as well. It's gone on again. They blend out very, very, I mean, the first shade blended out very, very sheer. This one is blending out as well, but it's not as sheer as the first one. But I do sometimes like that. I don't necessarily want all of my eyeshadows to be really, really intense, because, you know, that's not what you don't necessarily want that intense eye look all of the time. Just going to run that colour underneath the eye as well, see what that does. Yeah, it's just deepened it up a little bit. Beautiful. Now I want to definitely go in with this colour and see what that does. It's not really intense. It's certainly not as intense as that one, so I might be able to get away with that in the crease. So let's have a look. Oh my goodness, that has really got a lot of pigment on the brush. So let's see how this works. That's actually worked really well because it's not that shimmery. You can then put it in the crease. In fact, actually in the crease you cannot see that shift at all. It just looks like it's a matte eyeshadow. Very, very lovely, very, very pleasant shade. Works very, very nicely with the other eyeshadows. That is really, really beautiful. because the shades blend out so well, it's really making a very, very wearable eye look, even though I've already put on 3 shades. So, and I think I could definitely build these up as well. It's just that I'm showing them out. Love that mix. Love it. Okay, right. I think what I might do, I think I might just deepen up the crease and the outer V just with that shade there. Again, that's a duochrome with a little bit of shimmer, but I need a little bit more here. So I'm going to see what that does. Now, because I can see that they're pigmented, the matte shades are definitely more pigmented than the shimmers that I'm using. Also, I'm getting a little bit of fallout, but not anything crazy. I really like that as well. Now, although you know, these swatched very, very nicely, but on the eye they look completely different. I'm just going to put that around the eye. I suppose if you put them on the lid, they would probably look as they swatch, but they are definitely working very, very well to create a lovely eye look. Love that. Beautiful. Okay, that is the base. I don't want to put any more colours on. I think, you know, I've got that classic base there that I like to wear, and especially for testing out eyeshadows anyway. That looks really, really pretty. I'm just going to blend that out a little bit more. Really like that. Okay, now I would like a shimmer shade. I think I know which one I'm going to go for. It's got to be this one. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to just apply that with my finger. Oh wow. Such a beautiful shade. It's reminding me of a sunset. You know, when you've got the sun then going down, it just reminds me of that intensity. Perhaps it's because of the matte shades I've got in the crease as well. They're quite red, but although they're red, it's not, you know, too red. It's a red brown, I would say, because of the colours that I've applied. But yeah, this is really reminding me. It's a beautiful colour. It's reminding me a little bit, now I can't remember the name of it. It's that, I think I can remember the name of it. It's reminding me a little bit of Electric in the Subculture palette. It's got that kind of vibrancy, that kind of, it's got a little undertone of green, but it's absolutely stunning. I'm just going to have to get my wipes, my Primark wipes. I've just used the last wipe, and thank goodness I got another pack of these. I absolutely love them. If you come across them, they are £2, which is, I would say, a little bit more expensive than perhaps, you know, what you'd typically pay for wipes in Primark, but these are amazing. I mean, I've mentioned them in my haul because I had to pick up another pack, but I just love them. Even foundation that I have on my hand quite a while when I'm doing my makeup, these wipes will just clean it off, no problem at all. And I really like the scent of them as well. Love it. They remind me of MAC so much, and they are, when I last bought a pack of MAC wipes, they were, I think, £19.50, which I certainly won't do again. Okay, so that is the eye look complete now. I absolutely love that shade on the lid so much. Okay, now I want an inner corner actually. I'm going to go in with that same shade. Complete this look around here. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Oh, I love that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love it. Now all I need to do is go in with my mascara. And of course it is the PS Amplified Mascara from, of course, Primark. Absolutely love this so much. I must get a new one of these as well. I must admit, this is one of, I think, my favourite eyeshadow palettes from Primark. The colours are just stunning. That lid shade, I think, is my all-time favourite shade of eyeshadow from Primark. If you can manage to pick, or you find this in your local Primark and you are able to pick it up, certainly swatch it. And yeah, this is certainly a recommendation. I mean, it's that shade there. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And the mattes are incredible too. Okay, now I just need to add a lip shade. And of course, I'm using the PS Lip Contour, the Pink Edit. It's a matte liquid lipstick and lip liner pack. That's a long title. This is £3. So basically, you're paying £1 a product. So they look like that. Not sure if it's going to go with my eye look now, but we're going to try it anyway. Okay, so you get a lip liner that looks like that. So I'm going to apply that now. So soft and creamy, beautiful. Wow, love that. That is so soft and creamy, beautiful colour. Okay, then we've got this, and this has got all oil all over it. Let me just wipe that with my wipe. I'm going to have a look at this. There seems to be oil everywhere. That's strange. It doesn't seem to be an oily product, but there's oil all over this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this is the colour. Let me just swatch. This is the first colour. So this is the deepest one. I'm just going to apply it as I would with lip liner around the outer parts of my lips. Just like that. And then I'm going to get the other one. Now that one hasn't got any oil on it. And this is the lightest one. And that is the colour of the lightest one there. So I'm just going to apply that in the middle. I must admit, I do not like this scent to these at all. It's very chemical, sorry. The ombre, to me, it does look nice, but it's quite light compared to how I would typically wear an ombre. I like a little bit more of an intense, you know, a lighter shade, you know, a little bit more much more lighter, I suppose, to get that real ombre look. But all in all, I really like the shade of it. It's not too bad at all. It feels very comfortable on the lip. I just don't like the scent of it. Okay, so that is the eye look, featuring the Bronze Shade and Shimmer eyeshadow palette. That one was £4. Then we had the lip contour kit that I've just demonstrated. Beautiful shade, but a little bit worrying about the oil and so forth leaking out of that. That was £3. And then of course we had the PS Bronze Queen Matte Bronzer for £2. All in all, I really, really like the look. That shimmer shade on the eye, absolutely beautiful, very intense. Yeah, love that. So yeah, if you can swatch that and you come across that in your store, certainly do have a look at that. The lip, I do like it, but I'm just a little bit put off by the scent of it and the fact that it had leaked. But all in all, I really like the formulation. I could do with the pink shade, the lighter shade being a little bit lighter, but all in all, I think it's very, very pretty and I absolutely love this. So I'd love to hear your feedback about the products. What are you thinking about the eyeshadows? What are you thinking about the bronzer? And what are you thinking about that lip kit? I'll just swatch for you the lip liner as well, so you get a full picture of the shades. So there's all three that come in that kit. And of course, if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would absolutely love it if you subscribed. Do select that notification bell, but I do upload every day apart from Sunday. So you know, by about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, I should have a video available for you, a new one. But yeah, until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.